scared to play music, we prepared a little song for you. We'll let a few people get on.
Let's wait.
Let's wait a minute. How's everybody doing?
Welcome.
Every single time we start Closet Chaos, my voice goes hoarse.
I think it's a nervous tick thing of yours.
Maybe it's something in this closet that's making me choke.
It's me. As soon as I get in here, I'm making you.
Okay, we have a little surprise song.
Okay, ready?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You might have a mom, she might be the bomb, but ain't nobody got a mom like mine. Her love's to the end, she's my best friend. No, ain't nobody got a mom like mine. See, we would have just played.
She's my world.
Do it.
She's my life. And I'm lying. I'm her girl all the time. Something like that.
So I thought, that's good. I thought what would be great to do tonight before we have our very, very famous,
special guest.
Amazing. Where'd you go?
Just shutting the door like a nice daughter.
Special guest. I thought we could take about 5 minutes or so and just let you name all the great things about me as a mom.
How did I know this was coming? We didn't even plan this. I knew she was going to do this. My least favorite thing.
No, your favorite things. All the best qualities about me.
It's really hard. You're one out.
I'm going to make fun of your hair if you don't stop.
You're going to make fun of it.
As anybody who watches us knows that I hate it when Olivia pulls her hair up. Like, it's cute.
I feel like
I think it's because you can't see the bun. Like, they can't see the bun.
Well,
all
maybe
they
if there
can
was
see... Well, now the closet looks bad. Now I have OCD really bad. But, like, every time... It's... So, I don't know if you guys know this, but this is something so typical of Olivia. Every single time we would go somewhere and I would want to, like, you know how it is, moms. Like, you want to show off your kids. Especially when you have girls and you want to show them off. And, like, so every single time we would go somewhere where I would be like, you know, a bunch of my friends are going to be there or whatever.
Do you know how toxic that is, Mom?
You would wear the worst outfit, not do your hair.
Still to this day that happens. Like, I will, and also it's not fair because I won't even know sometimes. Like, oh, this person's coming over, and I just show up like a normal person. And you're like, how dare you look like that? And I'm like, this is so toxic.
I've never said how dare you look like that. I've just said
that every time.
No, this is what I say, and this is true. I have just said
it never fails.
A normal day. Like, you would never, like, just not get dressed cute or not put on makeup or whatever. It's only when I want to show you off to my friends.
Well, maybe you should stop trying to show us off.
I'm going to. I'm just going to show myself off.
Yeah, I don't show you off, and then when you show up, I'm like, Mom. That's actually how
I never do that.
Yeah.
I never do that.
Mom,
okay.
I almost called you Audrey.
Why did they
traumatizing events.
Okay, anyway, you guys, I hope everybody had a happy Mother's Day. We did.
We had a good Mother's Day flying home.
Olivia has a major fear of flying, you guys. And it's
not
so...
like that.
I was thinking about this earlier. Yesterday, we had 2 short little flights. One from Cabo to Denver, then Denver to home. They were so easy, so short. And you were... like the most scared I think I've ever seen you yesterday.
No,
I wondered why you chose Mother's Day to do that. It just put stress on me. When I wanted to just have a relaxing day.
Well, you don't have to like do anything. There's nothing to do about it. It's not
when your child is stressed, you're stressed.
Why is it hate on Olivia Day? Thank you.
It's always hate on Olivia Day, you guys.
Every Monday. No,
every Monday.
I was fine. I just was not enjoying it. I was just uncomfortable. I'm not like scared. I don't enjoy it. Like, I know rationally that it's safe. Like,
flying is the safest form of transportation. You are so safe. And I mean, I don't like turbulence. I agree with you. Like, anytime we get major turbulence, it just is so annoying.
Yeah, I
sit
there and I'm just like, yes, I want to literally because but also the other funny thing is I don't like cruising. Like, the fact that I don't, even if it's smooth, I just don't like the feeling of, like, we're just suspended 30,000 feet in the air and it's just, like, nothing.
But we're not suspended, we're going somewhere.
But the whole time I'm just thinking it's just going to go like this.
It's not, though.
And then I feel
Where have you ever heard of that happening? Besides my airplane.
My nightmares.
My near airplane crash.
Okay, guys, guess what? I had a nightmare last night that we were at the lake. And it was full of snakes. It was just one of those terrible snake dreams, you know? And it was weird. So guess what happened today? We're sitting outside or whatever. We're like, Avery's moving. So he and his friend were here with the U-Haul getting some stuff from the house. And I'm like about to say bye. They're literally about to leave. And I'm like walking in the house in our little walkway. And I like just out of nowhere hear Avery go, Livy? He goes,
because Avery's such a worrywart and so protective over us.
Oh, you would not even believe.
It's unbelievable. It's
literally
very sweet, but it's, especially you girls.
It's like overwhelming sometimes. But in this case, he did save my life because he just goes, get in the house right now. And so when he said my name, though, I turned around to see what he wanted. And he was like, walk in the house right now. So I just like very carefully, because I knew exactly what it was. The second
you knew it was a snake?
Oh, the second.
And why did you have snake dreams last night? That's
no idea.
So weird.
The second he said my name, I knew. I was like, there's a snake right by my feet, but I don't know where. I didn't know like if it was on which side, and so I went inside. Then he starts panicking, and so we go out and we're like looking for the hammer and everything. And there's like, it's probably like a 6-7 foot long snake, but we don't think it's a copperhead.
Can I show them the video?
Yeah, if you have it.
Okay.
But it crawled down into our basement,
save
so
video.
Lost.
Okay, oh my god, here it is. It's really fast, so watch.
It's very blurry and fast.
Everybody watch, ready?
What? Yeah, see, there it is crawling into our gutter.
What? Oh, yeah, it's gonna replay. Wait, let them watch it with you. See, I think that's Why do you want to stop?
Because I'm sure they're like, please get it away from me. It's disgusting.
No, it's fascinating.
Well, and so then we were too slow because I was about to throw a brick at it and Avery wouldn't let me. And then it crawled down into our gutters. Now it's probably in our house.
Now it's in our basement.
It's in our house.
I literally am not going to sleep tonight. But I think it's just a rat snake or what.
If anyone knows snakes, you can tell us what that is. I Googled one and it looks like this.
It has the exact markings of a rat snake. It's just like line.
This is what I think it is.
An
Eastern king snake. I think it's this Eastern king snake.
Why?
Because it was black like that, remember, and had like markings.
No, it just has lines. It didn't have like a pattern,
that
like
has
a diamond.
lines. See?
I don't think that's it.
And I Googled. Someone said that's a boa. No, if there's a boa constrictor in Nashville,
I can't even think about that.
No, it's not thick though. It's thin. It's a thin, which is why we think it might be a rat snake. And also growing up in Alabama and here, like that's why I knew. Like the second that he said my name, I was like, where is it and am I gonna step on it?
And I heard them screaming, so I knew it was a snake. I ran outside and because growing up on the farm in Missouri, by the way, you can read all about this if you'll buy my autobiography, my memoir.
Yep.
It's called Born to Fly. And I write about growing up on the farm in Missouri. I wonder how many times I've said that in my life.
Like, I can't even.
I talk about it all the time. Growing up on a farm in Missouri. We had black snakes. And when we moved into our farmhouse, it was infested with black snakes. And they were everywhere. And my mom was using the bathroom one time, Granny Pat. And she was sitting on the toilet and she looked up and there was a black snake crawling down the wall in front of her.
Gross.
So pretty much every single day that first few summers that we lived there, we would kill black snakes. And the way we did it was you would just get a garden hoe. And if you just have a garden hoe, you just chop their heads off. And the bodies will keep moving.
I will say, like, I have seen a few, but I've never killed a snake. Plus, they're a lot more dangerous. Like, they're not just black snakes. Like, you don't want to mess around in the South. But
I mean, a black snake will bite you, but it won't be poisonous.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, my younger sister got bit by a snake. She was at a party at a farm, and they were all sitting outside with, like, a bonfire. This gives me full body chills.
I know, I'm already, like,
and she leaned back. Like, they were sitting on the grass around in a circle, and she leaned back, and she was like, ah. And she thought she got bit by like a spider, or she just, like a bug or something. She leaned back again, and it bit her again.
Same thing.
Ah!
Gross.
Sorry.
That was a bad noise. That was almost as bad as the other snake.
Snakes are evil.
Snakes are evil.
Which hand is it? This one. I mean, finger. It's her.
It looks like that.
It looks like that. So they took her to the hospital in Boonville, Missouri, and they put ice on it, which you're not supposed to do. I'm pretty sure we've told this story before on Closet Chaos.
Definitely. Oh, yeah, because she was on it.
Long story short, that was the wrong thing to do. They shouldn't have put ice on it because it stopped the poison or something like that. And so she started getting gangrene, and so they used tick therapy.
No, leech therapy.
I mean,
tick therapy. Like, yeah, give her more of a disease, sure.
Oh, no, I was thinking about how ticks also suck your blood. Anyway, this is the grossest Closet Chaos we've ever had.
Do you guys want to see it again just so someone can tell us?
Just one more time.
Look, see, I'm feeling things. I'm getting nervous.
No, and I scared her too because I put a stick on her leg. Okay, tell us what kind of snake that is.
That has a pattern.
No, it's just, but it's lined. It's not diamond.
But it has a pattern on the side.
But it's going in our basement. It's the worst part.
Yeah, it's in our house. It's either in our house or it called back out by now. But
anyway, Alex she got leech therapy.
It's not even like hot enough outside yet. For
I know, that's what's so weird.
So what we think it lives in the basement is what we think. It was already there. So I know this snake.
Not paying rent, lives in the basement,
just
not
free,
paying rent.
willy-nilly, so rude. Mm-hmm. So this snake has shown up 3 years in a row. It's the same one. Definitely a boa. It's not a boa constrictor.
So I think, we think it was coming out from under the house to sun, but it has not been warm yet here in Nashville. It was just
chilling in the sun. Like, it was like, this is my territory. It probably thinks we're friends since we let it go for the past 2 years. Last year, my cat, Maisie, caught the same snake in the garden and was just sitting there like this, staring at it, and like, a black racer, or a rat snake. Okay, yeah.
It's a rat snake, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Someone just said you need therapy.
Okay,
so you guys, it's time to call on our very special guest. So she just texted me, so I'm not sure if I go to the text, I will lose her.
Yep.
So, we will lose the live. So, anyway, Livy, can you get on and we're going to read a little introduction?
Someone said just a harmless rat snake.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's what I thought. Even if it bit me, I would be fine. I wasn't really scared.
Go. Okay. You want me to read it? I will. Or do you want to?
I got this.
Okay, do it.
That's not true. My friend killed a snake in his kitchen.
Okay, don't say the name yet.
Our guest is an American actress, model, and comedian. She is best known for her work on sitcoms, having played Deborah on Everybody Loves Raymond, as Frances, Frankie Heck on The Middle, as well as... See, this is why I get nervous.
I know. Why can't you read?
No, I can read.
She is best known for her work on sitcoms, having played Deborah on Everybody Loves Raymond, which is before your time, but
I've seen it.
One of my favorite shows of all time. And she was amazing on that show. She's a 3-time Emmy Award winner, twice winning the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series for Everybody Loves Raymond, and Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Culinary Program as host of Patricia Heaton Parties. Ooh. She has also received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Amazing.
Which is amazing, much deserved. I'm a little bit nervous, but I recently got to meet her at the Opry.
Yeah, we did.
And hopefully she's requested to join.
She has not. But I'm wondering...
Okay, so Patricia,
she texted.
If you're watching, just request to join, and then we will connect.
For the time being while we're waiting, because she's not on here yet.
Because, Patricia, I can't answer your texts because we will lose the live. So...
We were in Cabo this week. It was awesome.
Yeah, we'll talk about Cabo while we're waiting for Patricia.
Mom, the very first day that we got there, because this is so typical Mom, she fell.
View request.
Wait. Nope. She fell so hard by the pool. We were in the other room and we heard her yell and cry.
Yes, there was no good way to get to our room, from our room. Right when you walked out of our room, we stayed at the Hard Rock, and I was going to rate the Hard Rock in Cabo because I've never stayed at a Hard Rock before. I'm going to give it a 6.
Yeah, I was going to say 6 or 7.
6 or 7 because just for a couple different reasons, but this is one of them. You walk out of our room, there's our own pool, and then you have to walk down to like the big pool and then down to the ocean. Mm-hmm. And we went there because I had a show there on Friday night. And the show was great. It was super fun. I stepped on the side of our pool, and it was like ice, and totally fell. I had a huge bruise right here, but it's gone now, and I really injured myself. So maybe if Craig Dunn or one of them can...
Yeah, I just told them that.
Can DM her. Okay, Patricia, someone's going to DM you. Oh my gosh, I hope this works out because I'm so excited to talk to her, and I've got some great questions for her. Yes. Anyway, as you guys know, it's Patricia Heaton is our guest. So we're just waiting to see if she can connect. Hopefully she's not having like Wi-Fi problems or anything.
Yeah, she's texting you, but
yeah,
which means she's not on the live.
Patricia, can you possibly... She's not on the live. I saw her request to join a while ago. So if she could get on the live and then comment on the live, maybe we could figure out how to get her connected.
No, she's not on it.
Okay. I thought I saw her request a while ago.
There. Finally, it popped up. Let's see if this works. You might have a mom.
She might be the bomb, but ain't nobody got a mom like mine. Oh, and I want to say Happy Mother's Day to my mom, Granny Pat.
Oh, yeah. Happy Mother's Day, Granny Pat.
Happy Mother's Day, Granny Pat. I hope you had an awesome day.
And to all the other mothers out there.
We got this clothes rack at Urban Outfitters.
Did we? Yeah, we did.
We did.
And it was supposed to come in white, and I ordered it in lilac, and it actually ended up being cute.
We ate at Nobu, which was right next to Hard Rock Cafe. It was delicious. We had a lot of great food.
It was so good. Nobu was amazing.
It was totally amazing. Like, unbelievable.
Let's try it again. You might have...
I realize I always do the smile when I think the guest is coming on out. I always go, oh, she's unable to join. Patricia, do you follow me? That's the thing. You have to follow me.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, you have to follow the person to join their live.
I keep pressing accept, but there's an Amber girl. Oh,
yeah. Hi, my friend.
I swear. Well, let me get this straight. I requested 3 times.
No, I believe you. Sometimes
Instagram watching the conversation, I follow you, so I don't know what happened, but anyway.
I'm so sorry I couldn't answer your text because I was like, we're gonna lose the live. Right. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, I'm in Nashville. I should have just come and sat in your closet with you.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I mean, we finished this at 8 o'clock, so you are more than welcome to come over after that. Because Patricia, I need a drink. I need a drink.
You need a drink?
Yes, for many, many reasons, but I need a drink. So if not tonight, sometime soon. Thank you so much.
July, it'll be 4 years since I've had a drink.
What?
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
So
I love bourbon so much that I stopped drinking it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
You sang happy birthday to me, right? Which was lovely at the Grand Ole Opry, and that's how we met. Mm-hmm. But a couple years ago, it's just like you get to be my age, and it's hard to process the alcohol. And it wrecks your sleep, and you feel like crap when you get up. And even one glass. And so it was just time. I had many, many years, many bottles of wine and Maker's Mark. It was all wonderful. But yeah, so now I'll join you for a club soda with bitters and a slice of orange, though.
Love
Well,
it.
I would gladly do that too, because really what I need is just like conversation with an adult.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks.
Patricia, well, one of the things that I've always loved the most about you is how open you are. I'm the same way. I'm open. I'm an open book. I tell everybody everything about myself, even if it makes me look bad or whatever, because I always feel like everything you share is helpful, you know, and I think people really love authenticity. You have always been that way. And even when I met you at the opera, you just immediately told me a lot of personal things about you within 5 minutes of meeting you. I love that
I
so
probably
much.
overshare, but
No,
Well,
I love oversharing. I wish more people would overshare.
yes. Yeah.
So,
Well, I think especially people in our position who have a platform and it's kind of our job to present a certain way and look a certain way and kind of live a certain way, that, it's, you don't want to set, it's, I think it's right. You need to be authentic because nobody's perfect. And to put that out there, it's not helpful to people. It's not helpful to people. And it sets up false expectations for themselves, right?
mm-hmm.
right.
Oh, I this and I should be that. When in fact, we all have problems. We all have issues. We all have struggles. Especially from a Christian point of view, if you're trying to maintain a sense of maybe humility and service and all that stuff, then we're in an industry that's kind of not necessarily about that, especially the humility part. It's competitive, right? You're always looking around and seeing how everybody else is doing and what they're getting and what they're making. And, it's tough. And as the creator of The Middle, the show I did, one of the creators, Eileen Heisler, says, keep your eyes on your own paper. Remember teachers would say that when you're taking a test? Keep your eyes on paper. And well, that's when we used to write tests, not do them on computers. Yeah. And it's kind of that thing, you have to focus on what you've been given in this life, not what somebody else's path or journey is. So yeah, I agree with you. You have to be open.
I love everything you just said. I love that because you're so right. Like times are hard right now and life is hard and life is extremely hard for some people. I always consider myself, to have been like, I was born with a gift to sing. I did work very hard to become famous and get a record deal and all of that. But at the end of the day, I was just lucky and I was blessed by God in that way. Everybody is blessed. Everybody has talents and gifts, but I think it's harmful to be a celebrity and not let people know that you are real. You go through struggles. You have, sad days. Maybe, someone needs to quit drinking or needs whatever. Like we're all the same.
Yeah.
We're all the same. And yet we're all very different. But some people I think feel badly about their own lives because they look at these false images of people. That's not to say that I never Photoshop my pictures because I do.
Oh, I'm a big believer in that.
Yeah, but that's actually a gift to my fans, the fact that I Photoshop my pictures for them.
That's another gift.
Yes. Well, I think, I feel like God kind of protected me because I didn't actually start making my living as an actor till I was around 30. Like I was getting like an episode of a TV show here and another episode there, but that's not enough to live on. If you only get a couple of those a year, you have to have your other survival gig, right? And I think he withheld from me for so long because it needed to be less important to me. It was so important to me to be successful as an actor, too important. That was like, if that didn't happen for me, my life was worthless and meaningless, right? And so, and this is someone who grew up Catholic, so I know how you're supposed to be, but it's just sort of, couldn't help it. I have such a passion and a desire for it, and a very healthy ego, and I just wanted to be out. So, Yeah, and it wasn't until I went to this, I moved out to LA. I had like 9 years of struggle in New York, and then I moved out to LA, and I went on like a 3-day weekend trip to this orphanage in Mexico with a church. And that really changed me. And I came back and I thought, I could actually do that for the rest of my life. And I had started getting some auditions, but I just kind of said to God, okay, here's the deal. I was wheeling and dealing with the Lord.
Actually, I've done that too.
And I just said, I'm getting auditions, but I will go back to Mexico and work in that orphanage if you want me to, but then just shut down the auditions, and then I'll know and open the door to go back. But the auditions kept coming, and I kept getting more and more jobs. And then I actually, Raymond was my 4th series that I had done. So I got these other series that didn't last long, but it kept, finally started happening because I changed the center of my soul. So it became what God wanted me to do, not what I wanted. And so he opened that door to acting, right? But I was like 30 by then. So, but the beautiful kind of circle of this story is that because I have this big platform, I decided I would use it to promote this wonderful charity, World Vision, which is the biggest provider of clean water in the world. So now I've become a celebrity ambassador for them. And so at the time that I sort of made that bargain, right? Either showbiz or go to the mission field. I thought it was either or proposition. But what happened is he gave me both. He just grew the acting platform. And then I had a bigger platform with which to start talking about the work he was doing in the rest of the world through World Vision. So I got both things. I thought it was either or, but he said his thing was like, no, just chill. You're going to get both in a much bigger way than you ever imagined, right? But I didn't know that until like 2 years ago. I was in Rwanda with World Vision, and it hit me that I was like, oh, I got both. I got both. Right?
Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. I mean, oh my God, I love that because, obviously we don't understand the mind of God. And sometimes when we're, going through a hard time, we kind of put God in a box and we're like, God's abandoned me, or he's just not paying attention to me. I did sort of the same thing. I remember being in the shower. I pray a lot in the shower. I don't know why. For some reason, I get in the shower and
TMI.
That is TMI, yes. But I do pray in the shower. And I remember saying, Lord, if you'll give me a record deal, I promise that I will tell the world about you and, claim your name.
Bargain person.
Totally. Bargain. And, but I do think that one of the reasons that we were both so passionate and it was so important to us is because maybe instinctively, the Holy Spirit was saying, no, you've got to get that platform first. And so we were determined to do that. Also, I think in your case, you're so naturally awesome and funny at acting, and you're so great. And I'm sure you can act in any way, because I hate it when people just say, oh, you can sing other than country, because I can sing anything. I'm sure you can act anything. That's part of the reason you were so passionate and driven. So I don't think there was anything like greedy or selfish about it, but you're just very, very talented.
Oh, that's so kind. Thank you. I mean, it's a thing where I used to, when I was in New York for like 9 years and could not get arrested, I could not get work. And I kept saying to God, what are you doing? Like, why would you make me this way? Why would you give me this desire? And then just keep shutting every door in my face. And I didn't get it. And here's the weird thing that's kind of a mystery. You need to have that drive and that passion to make it in the entertainment industry, whether it's music or whether it's acting or whatever it is. You have to have this big ego. You have to believe that you have a gift and that people would want to see your gift or hear your gift, right?
Yeah.
So you need that big ego, but it has to, but that can't be the center. That can't be the thing that centers you. So that was like the issue. So, because that was the center, was my ego. Was what I was, my foundation. So the foundation has to be God, and then he can take and use the ego appropriately, right?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. There's nothing wrong with having an ego. But I think it's too, when you know you're born to do something. When I made my very first album,
How old were you when you made your first album?
What'd you say?
How old?
25, 24 or 5.
Oh.
But I'd been on stage since I was 4 years old, so I knew that I was born to do it. My first producer for my first album said that. He said, you know, you can tell when someone is born to do what they're doing, especially when it's outside of the I don't want to say normal, but the being in the entertainment industry is not normal. It's a very weird existence.
Yeah, totally weird.
And you're right. You have to tell yourself, serve others, because you have all these people that are there to serve you.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's really important to always offer what can I do for you?
Yes, it's so, you know, it would be very easy to become a monster because you have people around you just giving you everything you need and stuff you don't need. They throw swag at you and all that kind of stuff, and your every need and desire is taken care of. And it's not because they think you're that great, it's because they have to get the show done. So they don't want you being upset. It's not like they actually think you're great necessarily. Yeah. They have to make sure you're okay so that you can do your job, right?
Right. Absolutely.
But you can interpret that as thinking I'm all that because look how they treat me. Really, they're just trying to make sure the project gets finished, whether it's your album or whether it's the episode for that week, right?
Yeah, everyone has a job to do to get it done, to get the show done, to get, you know, the sitcom made. But then at the same time, there are people who don't do their jobs. And so even though we're the celebrities, we're allowed to get upset if someone's not working. I expect everybody to work as hard as I work.
Right.
And that's damn hard. I mean, well, sometimes I will lay in my bed all day, but I do work really hard.
Exactly.
I kind of have two speeds, which is, you know, workaholic or couch potato. That's kind of the thing.
Yeah. My speed lately has been a little bit more couch potato, but that's just for different reasons. But I love to work, and I think I've taught my kids a good work ethic. Now, how many children do you have?
I have 4 sons.
Wow.
3 are available, Olivia.
How old are they?
Even though she pulled her hair back?
Right. And my oldest is 28. He's here in Nashville. And then 26, 24.
Match made in heaven.
He's going to be touring. He'll maybe be coming through Nashville. And 23, but he has a girlfriend. So.
Wait, so what does he do? He's a musician, the 24-year-old.
Yeah, really? He's a drummer. He's a drummer.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
He worked, he does like producing too.
Oh, very cool.
Are you musical at all too?
Girl, I was in the chorus of a black gospel musical on Broadway.
Oh my gosh.
Are you serious?
That is amazing.
It was called Don't Get God Started. And you know who wrote it? The Winans. The Winan brothers wrote it.
Oh,
I love the Winans.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The Winans came and sang in the show.
That is so freaking cool. Okay, Olivia, we need a little matchmaking going on here.
We can do like a little family dinner thing situation.
Yes. I'll send you the information of his tour and see where he's going to be.
Oh, fun.
That would be amazing.
Like stalker fan or something.
Oh yeah. I'm that anyway.
You do?
Yeah. She's single and ready to mingle.
Okay.
Hey, you know.
I also have a 17-year-old daughter, but she's a little too young for your boys right now, you know, maybe later.
Are you musical also?
Me? Oh yes, I do music full time as well.
Yeah, like I watched this before. You guys sing together, of course. Yeah.
Yes.
So
I sing with.
Are you pursuing that?
Yes, I have my own career as well. I released like my first project in November, and then I'm just still working and stuff while also touring with her. But yeah, I do.
She
Okay.
sings harmony for me on the road, and we have so much fun.
Oh, how cool. You guys get to work together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great, except for when it's not.
It's always great. I just don't like it when you pull your hair back.
That's the only, it's always about my wardrobe. That's the only thing.
I'm totally kidding. People think I'm such a bitch, like these comments, but I'm really just kidding. Tell them I'm kidding.
She's kidding.
You only say those things when you truly love a person.
Exactly.
That's
and
true.
You would never say, just be super nice to her.
Right. When you truly love someone and when you truly hate the way they're doing their hair.
Yeah.
Those two things.
I mean, do you hate my hair? I like it.
I think it looks really pretty.
I just went for that little
You have
bun look.
nose peak, which is a sign of beauty. You know that, right? So
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has a widow's peak.
It goes back pretty far.
very pretty.
Are you going to have early onset balding?
Maybe.
Receding hairline.
Who knows?
Patricia, I have some questions for you.
Okay.
Okay, first of all, my mom's name is Patricia.
Oh, yeah.
Her middle name is Anne. What is your middle name?
Helen.
Okay, very pretty.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone by Patty or Pat?
Yeah, well, most people call me Patty. You can call me Patty.
Okay.
And one person called me Pat, and it's the only person I really let call me Pat, which was one of our prop masters on Raymond, Don. Just, he calls me Pat, and then it's often like older people call me Pat. And for some reason, if you're 70 or older, I'm totally fine with you calling me Pat. It kind of works. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, my mom always went by Pat, and she's gonna be mad when she watches this, but I always wanted her to be Patty or Patricia because I was like, Pat. And then they did that skit on Saturday Night Live about that person, Pat, and so you remember that?
Yeah. That's
okay.
hilarious.
So I love you because you're Patricia, same name as my mom, but I always wanted my mother for her name to be just a little bit more flowery.
But now she's Granny Pat. So
she's Granny Pat.
But no, the thing is, when with Patty, it's Patty, not with an I, because that's a little too girly for me.
Right.
Yeah. So it's got to be, and I can tell when someone's saying it, whether they're saying it with an I or a Y. I just have that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call you Patricia. Is that okay?
Okay, you can call me Patricia. Yeah.
I'll call you Patty.
Just because I've always wanted my mom to go by Patricia.
So that means and I are besties because she's calling me Patty. So
exactly.
Dang it, I'm still in the outer circle. Okay. What is your first of all, are you a TV addict? Because I'm a television addict.
Yes.
Okay. What are you currently watching?
Okay, I don't know how you'll feel about this, but anything with zombies in it. So I just finished this Korean show called All of Us Are Dead about a zombie outbreak in a Korean high school.
Love
Olivia,
it.
you have to watch it.
I'll watch it.
So good because even though the zombies are running through the high school, the kids are only concerned really about who likes who, right?
I love that concept.
Fabulous. What channel is that on?
Netflix.
Oh my gosh, we have to watch it.
So I just finished that, and then I started watching another Korean zombie show called Kingdom, and that's a medieval Korean zombie show. So they're in these gorgeous sort of medieval Korean costumes that are beautiful, and there's a zombie outbreak. So, and I was such a fan of Walking Dead. I religiously watched and tweeted about the first 5 seasons that they sent me the bat that the bad guy Negan used to carry around and beat people with. It was wrapped in barbed wire, and I got one of them.
Oh my gosh,
that's amazing.
I was a fan, yeah. And the bat's called Steel, and it's wrapped in barbed wire.
That is amazing.
Session next. Yeah.
I got to meet the cute like rebel guy on Walking Dead. What's his name?
Oh, that rides the motorcycle.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I got to take a picture with him, and I was extremely excited. But I can only make it through like the first 2 seasons of Walking Dead. I feel like it just. I was like, how many more times can they go? and like, how many more times can they do that?
I mean, that's a zombie.
Well, when they finally killed off the final, like the original cast, that's when I stopped. I mean, I
Right.
think a little bit further, but once Stephen, what's his name, Stephen Yu was bashed in the head by Negan, that was hard to take. Yeah.
Yeah, very hard. So,
difficult.
does Catholicism approve zombie television shows?
Well, I don't know. We used to have a thing when I was growing up. It was a Catholic newspaper called the Universe Bulletin, and they used to rate movies and TV shows. And they had the C meant it was censored, so you weren't supposed to watch it at all. And then my mom didn't like us watching. There was a show called, before the movie with Will Smith, they had a TV show called Wild Wild West. And the main guy, he wore really tight pants. I can't remember his name. And then it had saloon girls in it. My mother did not like the tight pants or the suggestive situations with the saloon girls. So there was a little bit of that growing up, but I don't know how they feel. Violence is pretty much all through the Bible, so I have a feeling they'd be okay with zombie stuff.
Exactly.
True. My first boyfriend in high school, his mother wouldn't let him watch Cheers because it took place in a bar. Was he Baptist or something? No, they were not the Mormon church, but what's the offshoot? They weren't that culty Mormon thing, but they weren't right. It was the Latter-day Saints, right? Something like that. Yeah, because they don't drink really. They don't do anything. They don't even drink coffee. No stimulants. No caffeine. Nothing. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but I think that was a blessing over my life, like a protection, because I dated him through high school and he was very strict religious, so it kept me, safe.
Sure.
Okay, so for some reason, I wanted to, I think the Lord just put it on my heart to ask you if you also love the movie Urban Cowboy.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Okay, so the Holy Spirit was off on that one.
I think I've seen does Deborah Winger ride that mechanical bull?
And many more things.
Well,
because I've only seen that scene. And then I only recently, like a few years ago, watched the first Top Gun for the first time ever.
I've never seen it.
Okay, it is the most 80s movie. It has every cliche.
I can imagine.
Well, all the cliches came from Top Gun, probably.
I mean, it was like fabulous in that 80s way, right? If you vibe for the 80s, Top Gun is the thing.
One of the things I loved
in the 90s, but yeah, it's very much that old Hollywood movie. And I felt like during the pandemic, those old movies that were very, you knew what was going to happen, the storyline, they were kind of, by the numbers, but they were also fabulous, that it gave me this kind of comfort because they never were real. They never really were realistic in relationships. It was very Hollywood. Everything was very Hollywoodized. But there was something about that. It was so escapist that they were great to watch those sort of 80s and 90s movies during the pandemic, because it was just like takes you back into that same time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I sat Olivia down with me to watch She's Having a Baby with Kevin Bacon, and I had forgotten how absolutely perverted that movie is. I was like, perverted. Oh my God! This was
it was a while ago.
Yeah. Okay, how long have you lived in Nashville?
I would take the boys to a movie, and then something would come on the screen that I wouldn't expect, and you would hear a voice in the theater going, "Close your eyes, close your eyes," and that would be for someone in a movie theater doing it. That was me. Yes.
She's still like, if there's a kissing, we're all adult children now. I mean, Audrey's 17, but pretty much adults. If there is a kissing scene, like we can't even watch The Bachelor together without her fast forwarding, and I'm just like, oh my goodness.
I'm so uncomfortable with it.
I still spell out certain words in front of my 20-some-year-old boys,
That would work with Audrey.
Kind of smelled like SHIT, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I love it. Hey, that's
That
great.
is hilarious.
Somehow
How long have you lived in Nashville?
So I guess like a year and a half ago. But my oldest son went to Belmont University, which is here,
Oh.
and then my sister's son at St. Cecilia's Convent. So we've been kind of coming back and forth for at least 8 or 9 years visiting. So we kind of were familiar with it.
Okay.
And then just decided when everything went on Zoom and everything was all through the computer. In the last couple of years, we realized we didn't really need to be in LA. We still have, go back there, and 3 of our sons are there, but this is our primary residence now.
Right. I love Nashville so much. So are you more like a Chick-fil-A girl or a Popeyes girl in terms of the chicken sandwich?
I have not, I don't eat either of those things.
Okay, good. That's good.
Good for you.
You're healthy.
Okay.
Are
just
you more
cheese? So that was I've finally had it and I liked it. But
gotcha.
I read like years ago when the boys are little. I read this book called Fast Food Nation, and that was it. Like never again did I do. And the boys don't really. I mean, sometimes they do, but they feel like they have to go to confession afterwards.
Yeah, it's rare. Yeah. It's rare.
It's like fast food.
Yeah. It's not good for you.
It's not good for you. Yeah. Every now and then I'll have a cheeseburger.
Yeah, not too much of it. Like you can have it occasionally, but it shouldn't be the staple of your diet.
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Are you more cowboy boots or cowboy hat?
I have both. Don't wear them very often because things feel like costumes to me, and I kind of, my mom, when I was in first grade, sent me to a Halloween party on the wrong day. So I had a Heidi costume on. I was a girl. And I'm walking down the street 1 block over. This is when you were little and you could walk a couple blocks by yourself to your friend's house.
Right.
So walking over, and I'm feeling kind of comfortable because I knew Halloween had passed already. But I thought, I guess she's just having the party on a Monday or whatever it was, a Sunday or Monday. And I walk down with these couple of blocks in my costume, feeling self-conscious. And I went to my friend's house and she opened the door. She goes, "Oh, we missed you at the party. It was yesterday." And she goes, "But here's your treat cup." And she gave me this little paper cup full of peanuts. And I then had to, with deep shame, had to walk back the few blocks in my costume to my house. And I swear to God, I would never ever go out in public in a costume ever again.
That's pretty.
Never ever do that to my kids. Cut two. I send my son to school in a massive red, black and yellow ninja costume on the wrong day at school. And we drop him off, and I looked around and said, nobody else has put their costume on yet. But just go in, Sam. And he goes and he's in full, and it's a big, showy ninja costume. And I got back home about 20 minutes later, and he's in the office crying because nobody else has a costume on.
Oh. And of course, your first thought was no one else has put their costume on yet.
Yes.
Instead of it might be the wrong day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Boys, I have a habit of mixing things up. I can look at an invitation to go to something, and I can look at the time you're supposed to be there, and it just won't register.
Same.
I just went to an event, and I thought, hey, for once in my life, I'm 15 minutes early. I was actually 45 minutes late. So
same. Always. I always do that.
Always.
I always get the day wrong.
Yeah, or something. Yeah.
It's weird.
It's a weird thing. She didn't pass that on to me. Avery, our brother, is like actually challenged in that way. Like he cannot show up on time to anything.
Right.
He's a musician too. I have a 22-year-old son, and then we have a 17-year-old Audrey.
Right.
And
Right.
So I hope you had a great Mother's Day, and we cannot thank you enough for coming onto the show because I literally have idolized you for years.
Oh.
And honestly, you're so freaking funny, and you're so great at what you do. And I really, really do want to hang out, and I want to meet your sister too.
Yes. So you're much busier than I am. So you let me know when I'll be here. We'll text each other because I'll be here for a while.
I
we'll
would
figure
love
it out.
that.
Yeah, that would be really fun.
I would absolutely love that. Thank you so much for coming on. It really, really means the world to us. We're trying to get this Closet Chaos thing off the ground, and it's just been exploding, and it's thanks to guests like you. So God bless you. We love you, and thank you so much. And all you have to do is push the X.
Okay.
Leave us.
I know, because I was a bit challenged trying to join
She
you.
doesn't, yeah. She wouldn't know, so that's why.
Love you so much. Talk to you
Bye.
soon. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Group hug. Oh my God.
She's wonderful.
For those of you just
obviously.
joining, we always do a group hug after the guest. But
Always.
wow, she's amazing.
Wonderful. She is so sweet. I mean, I'm not surprised whatsoever. She was so sweet with Aubrey when we met her.
Yes.
The first time. And I remember just like meeting or seeing her on the stage, and I was like, that's Patricia Heaton. I know who she is.
Yeah, she's
not that I was surprised, but because like I had seen The Middle and I had seen, you know, you showed me Everybody Loves Raymond a long time ago, and I loved it. But Audrey's here.
Oh, Audrey! Well, please do come in.
No, I just wanted to show everyone my thumb.
Audrey broke her thumb today. Yeah, put it up where the.
Like,
that looks terrible.
Oh, whoa! It's way worse.
Oh my gosh!
I think it's broken.
You look so pretty.
You look so good.
Thanks. I was crying about my thumb 2 minutes ago, and then I got in the shower.
Did you take Advil?
Yeah.
It's like big. Like it's really. She has fat fingers, but like they're big.
So do you.
I know. We all have really bad,
all have fat fingers.
ugly. It's the
Audrey's fingers aren't fat; they're just short.
They're just short.
Yeah, and the lady made my
Can you
nails.
just hold your bad thumb up? I want to see how bad. Okay, any doctors out there? Do you think that's broken?
This is how far I can bend.
Really?
And I can barely straighten it.
And of course, I feel guilty because I asked her, I said, will you please do mommy a favor and go clean up the garage for me? Because it was just like overwhelming and so messy. And she was like, yes, ma'am. She went out there.
Nice.
She was working so hard, doing a good job. She picks up this piece of exercise equipment and it dropped on her other thumb.
You crying earlier.
That is so embarrassing.
Yeah,
Audrey,
it hurt.
Since we're gonna start taking this to podcast,
are?
people are gonna be listening. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay.
Tell us about yourself, but we want to see you too.
So,
People ask for you all the time.
Here,
literally. Yeah, you sit in the chair. And you need to co-host with me someday.
oh my god.
We look so much alike.
Y'all look like twins.
We're twinsies.
Sisters are twins.
They're gonna be so excited that you're on. You have no idea.
Some little thing about myself is I broke my thumb today.
It looks bad.
The slit.
How old are you? All that.
I can't tell anyone my age.
Oh, true. You're 22.
I'm 35.
35.
What are your hobbies? What are your favorite things? Like
I
will just brag on you and say you're great at fashion.
I like to sit still, look pretty.
You don't understand. People are always saying, "Where's Audrey?" No offense, Olivia. They love you.
Whatever. Someone said put Aquaphor on it, and I thought they were just talking about like me. But they're
On
really
it.
On it. Put Aquaphor on it.
I got Neosporin.
We just went to Cabo.
Yes.
So fun.
Can we show them a picture of you riding the horse?
No.
Yeah. Olivia.
It's too embarrassing.
Let's see here. Where is the picture of Audrey on her horse? Well, there's Audrey on the couch.
Me.
There's.
I was freezing and sunburned, so I had this on me.
That's actually a swimsuit wrap that they wear around their waist and tie it. So she grabbed it. Thank goodness you did. She grabbed it right before we left because she was like, it's gonna freeze, and you were so warm. There's
Here.
Audrey, I love that blue dress. Where did you get the blue dress?
Blue dress is from Zara. This is fun. I like sitting here.
Oh yeah.
It's fun. Be careful what you show.
There's
me with the horse. Oh, there's you.
You guys look the exact same.
We do.
Yep.
Were you in kindergarten there? I think.
Yep.
I had your nap mat. I was holding your nap mat.
God, I used to take the best naps.
Okay, wait, slow down. This is the three of us, which is a horrible picture of all.
Oh, delete that.
Audrey, you're like a baby
Cute.
there.
You're so cute.
I was so much cuter when I was little, though. Not in that.
There's Granny Pat. Show him Granny Pat.
No.
Oh, that's Olivia. If you think that's a weird picture of me, it's because I have on these big headphones.
I look the
What?
exact same.
See those headphones right there?
Oh yeah, right. I see
So it
them.
looks like it looks like I'm on a neck brace or something. Okay, show Granny Pat.
Okay.
There's Granny Pat.
Aww.
That's my mom. We look a lot alike too.
Yeah, y'all do.
That's Granny Pat, who I would love it if we could call her Granny Patricia.
Granny Patty.
Granny Patty.
Granny.
Yes.
Granny Pat.
Granny
So
Pat.
let's show more of Audrey here. Okay, Audrey,
Oh, can they not see when you show pictures?
just in that tiny little square.
Oh.
What else? You're great at fashion. Like, people want to know about you because you're never like in public.
I'm just so, like, unbelievably
Audrey,
stunning
Chick-fil-A or
with
Popeyes?
You're gorgeous.
Okay, it depends on the day.
Spring or fall?
Spring. Actually, fall.
Fall.
Hat or boots?
Neither.
Chick-fil-A or Popeyes?
I said that already.
It depends on the day.
How many kids do you have?
Those questions were for
3.
Patricia. Have you ever seen Urban Cowboy?
Olivia, give Audrey a cookie.
Because she told that
People
story.
love this
That
story.
story.
I love that story.
It was a real thing. Okay, wait.
It was such
What's your
a
favorite TV show?
Probably The Office.
What's your favorite country song and artist?
Casey Musgraves, probably. I don't know.
Wow, just wow.
Oh, I forgot. This is funny. I've never been set. I've
TikTok or Instagram?
Never said
TikTok. Instagram is dying. Sorry.
Please,
No.
we're on Instagram Live.
Audrey,
I'm
that's
gonna get us-
literally not, like, you can't say that. She thinks that. We don't.
She's
I actually
kidding.
prefer
She's
Instagram to
kidding.
TikTok.
She's just kidding because she makes TikToks all the time and she's great at it.
Okay.
Audrey, were you ever called Pat?
I was called something else.
What is your middle name? Tell them.
Elizabeth.
Audrey Elizabeth.
Is that a family name? Is Elizabeth a family name?
Well, my siblings all named their third children middle name Elizabeth. It's a girl, which they all were girls.
Oh, that's like common.
So it's
LOL.
Molly
You're not special.
Elizabeth.
I have the
Lauren
best
Elizabeth,
name in the
Audrey Elizabeth.
family. Audrey. That's
Oh
the
yeah,
best name.
Audrey is like, no offense again, Olivia, but I love
Olivia's
the name
just
Audrey.
really known.
When I had Olivia, I thought it was such a
Original.
unique name, and everybody named their chid.
Everyone named their
Chid
kid.
Olivia.
Their chin.
Do you guys think that Audrey and I look alike? Who looks more like me and Audrey or me and Olivia?
Here. Quick pay.
I'm trying to make Audrey's face.
Do y'all know WhatsApp?
Do you guys want me to take my hair down?
Yes.
You should.
We are like sisters. We act like sisters. We're together all the time.
Luke Sumner!
And I will say, everybody, I did have an amazing Mother's Day, and I wish Avery was here.
Oh
But
my.
these girls are my best friends, and they are such amazing daughters. Like,
I'm kidding.
I beat the crap out of them when they were little, and it worked. And
Luke,
now
you didn't even say hey to me.
I've taught them to idolize me.
Who's your favorite?
Uh-huh.
Not daughter, child.
Who's
Who's
my
else-
favorite?
Everyone comment who the favorite is.
No. My mom's favorite is Avery.
For sure. Can you not grip me
She
like that?
literally tells us that. She's like, it's just because he's a boy.
Yeah,
I'm like,
and it's
that's
so annoying because
wrong.
I can't see myself with this
Because
big
the light
light.
is so bright right now. Olivia likes the light really bright.
Like it like blinds y'all.
I'm
Maybe
blinded
because
every time.
you need your glasses and you never wear
Everybody
them.
pose for a picture really quick. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
I'm ugly when I smile now.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just sit like this.
I was going to tell you that, but I didn't want to say it.
Everybody make kissy face. 1, 2, 3.
Nope. Never.
Okay, so the girls always say that I'm Kris Jenner, like they're the Kardashians and I'm Kris Jenner, and I say no. I am
I'm
Kim
obviously-
Kardashian.
No, mom is Kris because she cries. Like literally,
At
there could be an
everything.
ant walking on the ground. Mom would be like, "This just reminds me of like something that I would like." She
Yeah.
would be crying.
Anything in the world makes her cry like Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner cries about everything, Mom.
I'm so emotional. I'm so sensitive.
happens.
And
That's a sad way to live.
no, I'm very happy. I'm just very sensitive. Like I can get my feelings hurt really easily,
But also, it's a
only by the
compliment
people
that
that I
you're
love.
like Kris Jenner because she's boss bitch.
I thought
I
someone
am a
said
boss
you
bitch.
were pregnant with Audrey, my first concert, and I thought they said, "Is Audrey pregnant?" And
Are you? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. But honestly, honestly, I just want to brag on the two of you some more, and Avery. But I literally have the sweetest, most respectful children of anybody that I've ever known, and that's nothing against anybody else's kids, but you guys are very nice to me. You're very, very kind to me, and I really appreciate it.
Thank
Well,
you,
we love
Bugs
you.
a
Happy
Bunch.
I
Mother's
love y'all
Day.
too, and I hope that you guys had an amazing Mother's Day. And we will see you next week. We have another big guest next week. Thank you so much to
And
Patricia
it's Audrey.
Heaton.
Everyone post the screenshots because I may like these pictures.
Should I take my hair down to look like y'all?
Yeah, do it real quick.
It's gonna be so messy.
We'll wait.
I just let it air
get
dry.
on.
See, Audrey, isn't it fun?
Yeah, I
Look
love
at my
Look
hair.
at Libby's-
Look at my hair. No, I wasn't joking. Like, this is my hair naturally.
That is scary.
It is. Audrey and I, okay, everybody thought I was mean earlier, Audrey, because I'm making fun of her hair. But Audrey and I are the ones that love Olivia the most, and we are honest with her.
Look how curly
And we
it
always
is.
say,
Well, I hate it when people are so sensitive because I'm very straight up with everybody that I'm around. I don't.
yes.
No, I thought your bum
Smile.
looked cute though. Your bum looked cute.
I thought the bum was cute too. Now
It
my
was-
hair has
no,
gotten a little...
she's the one that offered to take her hair down, but
Oh, there's dandruff. There's literally dandruff floating.
It's coming from
Ew,
my
and I just
ponytail.
showered. It's so
It's because I had it.
disturbing.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Someone
it's
said
okay.
she ruined her hair. Yeah, when she cut it.
Audrey, are you going to be afraid to sleep tonight with a snake in the house?
Is it in the house?
Yeah.
No, but I think it's going to be in
Well, there's a snake
in
in
the
my
bathtub.
boat.
It's going to be in your...
Wait, was that from Toy Story?
What's
gonna
that?
cry. I am going to cry. That will make me cry.
There's a snake in
My
my...
boot.
There's a snake in my boat.
Because it reminds me of
Bob.
Avery when he
See?
was little.
What reminds you of us? Nothing.
Nothing.
It's like Avery. Okay, here's the deal. There were 3.5 years between Avery and you, Olivia. And then,
I didn't ask for that.
Rats.
so I had 3.5 years just with him.
That snake.
All three of y'all are look like. And if Avery was in the picture, you would think he looked just like us too, but boy version.
Someone said raspy voice. Are they talking about me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's because
because-
we went to Mexico and our voices are gone.
What was your favorite part of Cabo? Nobu? Me falling down?
Sharing a room with me.
Yeah, that was fun.
We had some fun.
I loved when Jazz came. That was really fun, and we met fun friends. And then,
Yeah, y'all did meet some people from Florida,
uh-huh.
and that was cool. I love meeting people on vacation and
Same.
staying in contact.
It's my favorite
fun.
thing.
Yeah, you met some people that were y'all's age, and then I met their parents, and they were so cool. So they'll probably never contact us again. Ow! All right, bye, you guys. Stop, Bob. Let's sing a song. Oh, sing the same mom song. Ready? Do it, Libby.
You might have a mom.
Mom, she might be the bomb, but ain't nobody got a mom like mine. And love to the end.
You
You're
sing
my
the lead and I'll
best
sing the
friend.
chorus.
I don't
Sing
sing.
it,
Go
sing
sing
it.
the lead.
Just sing You Might Have a Mom.
Do y'all want to hear that
You
snake
might
guy
have
downstairs?
a mom. Do that.
You might
She might be a mom.
You might have a bomb.
Sing it.
I'm not gonna sing, so stop
Please,
asking me,
we'll
Bob.
sing it. Well, then
You
just
might-
stay here.
that
You
one-
might have a bomb.
She might be the bomb. Hey,
Bob.
I'm just-
What? What
She
happened?
took my harmony.
Okay, do it again. Sing
1, 2, 3, 4.
it. You might. Did you go down? Oh,
No.
Sing it!
I'm not
might
going to.
sing. You might have a mom. Just
You
sing
might
it.
have a bomb
Sing it,
I
ready?
might have a bomb.
in my back pocket. I just
You
moved my
don't
foot
have much
on the chair and
longer.
it sounded like I farted and everyone's gonna think
That
Mom.
you did what you did in Cabo again.
Mom.
what happened in Cabo. Nope.
What
Okay.
happens in Cabo?
Stay.
Everybody
No.
keeps saying
Someone says-
bye.
What happens in Cabo?
Stays in Cabo.
It never happened.
Right.
Boom.
And I kept accidentally saying odios instead of adios.
Yeah,
And-
your tongue would get twisted.
Yeah.
Mom,
because I'm
literally cannot
dyslexic.
speak Spanish.
I can't speak any other language. I'm terrible at that. And so I kept
She's
going,
that kid in class that's like, gracias, mucho gusto.
gracias.
Rather than,
Yeah, you don't try.
you don't try it. You're like, gracias. And I'm like, just.
How do you say gracias?
Gracias.
Gracias. Adios.
¿Cómo estás? Muy
¿Cómo
bien,
estás? Muy bien.
gracias.
Someone said they like my nails. They're so long, and it makes me upset.
Aren't mine so good?
Oh, anyway, when I fell down, I messed up my brand new pedicure. You guys should have seen me fall. I sat there and cried.
Olivia and I were in the room next to them, and we heard it happen, and we both just looked at each other, and we were like, and we just didn't even go in there.
It was terrible, terrible.
I couldn't even like see what had happened because I was like, I know it's bad.
I'm really sore
She
from
was,
it.
"Oh!"
You know what I'm sore from?
What?
Riding horses.
Oh
my
my
gosh, we didn't
gosh.
talk about that. We rode horses in Cabo on the beach, and I galloped on the beach. And Audrey got mad at me because her horse wanted to gallop with mine, and she couldn't stop it.
Audrey,
No, 'cause
can
I
you show them that video of you when your horse starts running?
Maybe.
It's
But I
amazing.
realized later that you could.
No.
No, you couldn't.
No, you could not.
Audrey, you worry about too many things.
Someone said, I just read it. They said Audrey should have her own show with a cookie.
You
Just
really
eating
should.
cookies.
Audrey and her cookies. She tries a different flavor every night of cookie.
Do I? Oh,
In
like
your
in the
show.
show. Oh, okay.
In your show, and that keeps you,
Concept.
yeah. Audrey, if we could have any guest on Closet Cast, who would you have?
Oh,
I mean,
I would have John Mayer.
I would have probably Jacob Elordi.
why wouldn't she say like Kim Kardashian?
Just because I want to look at him for an hour straight.
True.
I just feel like I would get John Mayer on here, and there would be a bad connection, and then we'd be like trying to hear each other talk, and
Yeah.
I just need to meet him in person, but he ignores me.
Who's John Mayer?
Can we have Keith Urban on? Will you text him? I've never
Keith
met
Urban, will you come on
No.
Closet Chaos?
No. I would love Keith Urban, but I also want Nicole Kidman more than life itself.
They both
Yes.
can. Let's do it where they're together and then they both can come on.
Yes, I just want to sit and talk to Nicole Kidman.
Just shoot him a text, hit him up, see if he'll do it, and then I'll start sobbing. Because
If
y'all
Keith
don't
Urban,
understand.
if he says no, though, but he did stop me in the hallway one time and tell me how much he loves Slow Me Down.
Yeah,
So.
he's not gonna say no.
Okay.
All right.
I'd love Keith.
I really want Chris Stapleton on too.
That would be amazing. I'm obsessed.
I'm
with
looking
that.
over here and I still see the ring light.
Oh, I'm blind as a bat. Okay,
Stop
love you guys.
touching me in the way that I love.
Let's go. I want to go get drunk.
Ow!
I'm just kidding.
That's an inside joke.
I'm just kidding.
Ah, stop.
Sandra Bullock would be great.
Olivia, actually,
Stop touching
Do
her.
you know Sandra Bullock?
I have met her once.
Oh, I just watched a scene on TikTok of her when she sang to the guy when she fires him.
Audrey, what are you watching right now?
Nothing. I don't watch TV.
Yeah, you do.
She's watching The Kardashians, and she's also watching The Staircase.
Oh yeah, the new Kardashians. That are
Okay,
on
I
Hulu.
couldn't get into the staircase. It could have been because I was midway falling asleep.
That's why it's
Yeah.
so good. We started it last night.
But I just can't watch TV shows.
Why? Because you're too ADHD.
Yeah, maybe.
And
Yeah. We're not shaming you.
Yeah.
You should just
I'm
be very
shaming you.
embarrassed.
I should probably.
We should probably go to bed.
where are you going?
I've got a date. Okay.
With Destiny.
I've got a date with Destiny.
Oh, Emma joined. Hi, Emma.
Hey. Why are we this?
We're like,
literally at the same
hey.
thing? Ooh, Kelly Clarkson, Mom.
Kelly Clarkson.
She's cool.
She would be
You need
great.
to go on her show. We need to go on her show.
I might
I know.
have
She
a
needs to have
bomb
me on her show.
in my back pocket.
It might go off.
Can we please just try to sing that song one time?
Yeah,
I don't
Audrey,
wanna.
You were just
Audrey,
in the
just
right key.
do it.
1, 2,
I'm
3,
leaving then.
4. Do it.
Do it, you brat.
Okay, Libby, just me and you, and
Take
then we'll say
something away
goodbye.
from her.
You sing the lead. 1, 2, 3, 4. You might be the mom, you might be the bomb, but ain't nobody got a mom like mine. You love to the end. You're my best friend.
She goes, you're my Billy End.
Bye, everybody. We love you. See you next week. Thank God it's Monday. As they say it, we crashed. I mean, we work.
Give Audrey your cookie.
Instead of thank God it's Friday. Audrey, we're going to go get you a cookie. And we're going
TGIM.
night-night because I am tired.
Cookie Monday.
Okay, we love you guys. Have a great week.
Bye.
God bless. What do we do?
You exit out.
You told